Hey everyone, Joe here. In today's video, I'm going to be going over the results that I had from the challenge that I threw out to you folks yesterday. If you didn't already see that video, I'm going to cue it up here. Check that one out first. That explains kind of what I went into, and then here are my results. My main goal from this video is to give you some value, and hopefully you can do this activity as well, and you will also save or make quite a bit of money from this activity. So that's the whole thing. Now, one quick ask before I get into everything. I did spend a bit of time putting this video together and doing this stuff, and although it saved me a bit of money and I had a lot of fun experience with this, a lot of people need to see this video so they can do something similar. Do me a favor and just hit the like button and subscribe. Biggest thing is hit the like button. That'll kind of tell the YouTube algorithm to show this to more people, and more people can then see it. And hopefully this saves a lot of people money, and we kind of need that around the holidays right now, especially with the Rona and everything that's happening. So I don't know, that'd be a good deed to do for the day. Make that thumbs up button change colors. So in today's video, I'm going to hit the results that I had from the challenge. I'm going to talk about some takeaways that I had from this challenge, and then last I'm going to share some phrases that I used that you can adopt and use that are going to save you a smoke load of money down the road. So here we go. First, the results that I had. I had some in-person transactions. So first I was at the post office, tried to get a discount on stamps. The gal went and talked to the postmaster actually, which was kind of cool, but nothing I could do. I'm way too small for getting discounts on mail. Negotiating with the government is not easy. So yeah, I wasn't expecting much there, but I figured I'd try. Walmart. They kind of looked at me like when I said, hey, can I get a discount on the couple items I had? Looked at me like I had a hole in my head. That one misfired as well. Also a bunch of people behind me in line, so that was a little awkward, but again, that was the whole idea, put ourselves out of our comfort zone a little bit. Third, Aldi. This one gave me kind of like faith in humanity again. So I just had a couple items that I was going to add to my breakfast and for the next day. And so I'm checking out and I said, hey, would it be all right if I got a discount? And this gal felt so bad that she couldn't give me a discount and was not losing her stuff over it, but she was visibly oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. No, I can't, blah, blah, blah. And so I made her feel better. I'm like, no, it's okay. I was just trying to go for it. Totally cool. You have a great day. Thank you so much for caring. So that was kind of cool. Shout out Aldi, great business model. And shout out to that gal as well. So the fourth one, our final stop for in-person stuff. This one actually we hit gold on, save some money. Now I had it scheduled 4 new tires on my vehicle, and I had a surprise tie rod that came up. So long story short, I was looking at an $809 bill. Kind of a kick in the ankle. Did not love that. And so I was like, hey guys, I come here a bit. This is a large bill. Rather than making payment plans or anything, what if I paid for it all today? Get off right now. What's the best you can do? Dude didn't really hesitate at all. He's just like, yeah, looked down at a few things and was like, I'll take $50 off. Got a coupon here for it. I'm like, okay, cool. Save $50 there. Came out to almost 53 after tax and stuff. So instead of my bill being $809, it came out to $756. Still kind of a pain in my stomach. I don't like throwing out that much money on something. But hey, never go cheap on tires necessarily, because that's what's going to keep you alive during a rainstorm or snowstorm. So that was the end of my in-person stuff. Now, while I was waiting for while my car was getting worked on, I was on the phone making a few phone calls with a few places. Started with Spotify. Love that. Wasn't figuring on dropping it in any way, but wanted to see what they could do. No dice there. Prime, Amazon Prime. I was surprised on this one because Amazon's a beast. And the gal actually sent an email in requesting for me to get some discount or a promotion or something if there's anything available. Basically, I was told I have 48 hours to wait. Still have crickets because it's only been 24 hours, but we'll see. I'm not expecting on anything on that one, but that would be bonus points if anything happened from Amazon Prime. That'd be awesome. Hulu. I wasn't figuring on dropping this one either. My brother pays for Netflix, I pay for Hulu. You're always stronger as a team. And this one, the gentleman did a really good job. He basically just like took me into a quick no and then went right into like, but this is what else we have and I'd love to help you out if I can. So he was trained really well, cared a lot, I could tell. And I don't know, Hulu, good hire on that guy, but no dice there. We then struck gold. This was our first subscription savings. Audible, also owned by Amazon, book company. You get a credit every single month that you can download any book you want, and then it's saved in your library. Costs almost $16 a month, so you're basically getting a book for $16, but then you get discounts on other books. I'm a big podcast guy, so I have not been listening to Audible as much, and I've been reading a lot in person, so I haven't been doing this as much. So here's some takeaways. The gals, and this is for anybody, you can get 3 months off every single year that they'll just put you on pause if you're backed up in credits. I'm sitting with 8 extra credits right now, so she gave me 3 months off. That comes out to $47 and change. I then asked, so I could have just stopped right there, but I asked one more time, like, okay, so after I pick back up, is there anything you can do to my subscription number that would be a discount or promo? Surprisingly, she just fires back. She's like, I'll tell you what, there's a promo I'll plug in. It'll cut it in half, 50% off. So I'm saving an extra $7.87 a month for the following 3 months after that. So I'm getting savings on 6 months worth of stuff here. So that total comes out to $70.92. I also kind of thought about it after we got done talking. I'm like, I go to the library, I read books in person, and that's $190 a year I'm spending on just audiobooks. I think I can put my money elsewhere. So I actually put an alert in my phone to cancel my membership before that 3 months even starts at the discount. So shout out Audible. You guys do a good job. Just not quite for me at this point. I'm not getting the value out of it. If I was traveling a lot more and I needed to listen to a lot more, I would use you. So anyway, some savings there. But again, nothing against Audible. Moving on down, SiriusXM. SiriusXM and I play a game every single year in January. They bill me $200 and change every January, and then I call and I say, this is too much. I don't want to pay this much money, and I want to cancel. And they then drop down, and they usually, like, we settle on something around the $100 area. Last year, I got them all the way down to $60. So, but every year, when I get dinged that first month, which cost me about, what is it, like $17? Yeah, $17.50 a month. So calling ahead of time, because this is December, I called ahead of time. That saved me that $17. She tried to close me for $90, which is going up actually from last year's price, which I was not going to do. I was just going to cancel it altogether. Then I asked to speak to the supervisor. Always respectfully. Again, you got to be nice with whenever you're trying to negotiate here. It's going to get you way further than being an a-hole, unless, like, yeah, be a nice person. And so that got me booked in for that 60. So that saved me money automatically right there as well. Planet Fitness was the next one I called. Now, I already have a membership that I'm happy with YMCA. And I joined Planet Fitness as well about a month ago because I'm doing 75 hard. I'm doing 2 workouts a day. So long story short, I wanted 24-hour access. I signed up down in Oklahoma because I was traveling at the time. And it is a contract, and I should have been a lot more vigilant on the word contract. Anytime you hear the word contract, make sure the fireworks are going off. Start asking a lot of questions. What are there fees? How long does this last? Things like that. I didn't read the fine print, and then I asked those questions. The gentleman did tell me I could cancel anytime. What he didn't tell me is that it's going to cost me $60 to cancel anytime early. So my goal with this was to get out of the annual fee, see if they would waive that for $41. Instead, I find out that I'm paying $62 and change with tax and everything if I end up wanting to cancel anytime. So even 6 months, I could cancel 10 months from now, and they would still charge me that fee. So I try to be pretty tight with my money, and like surprise fees are like a huge pain point for me for some reason. Like, I do not do that. So I just canceled everything. I canceled it all. I'm like, nah, I want to be done. So here's what the savings were on that one. $41 saved for their annual fee. I then paid the 62, and then I saved 300 for the annual membership. So I brought my total savings to $41 plus 238. So got those savings in. Adding in Audible, the car repair, all that stuff. My direct savings like that day were $141 and change. For my year-long savings, which I try to do everything in a year. Like if I'm paying $500 a month in rent, we'll just say, I just think of that as $6,000 for the year. Like everything I do is yearly. So I would encourage you to do the same thing. It starts to make it a bigger picture and bigger numbers. It makes you more sensitive to money. I just find that helps me a lot. So I might recommend that to you. So total for the year, $610 almost. This took me less than 2 hours to do. This is a $300 per hour activity for me if I do it once a year at this rate. I put alerts and stuff on my phone to start doing this twice a year. So some takeaways. I'm sorry if I rambled on a bit there, but that was a lot of information, but that was like a 2-hour period comprised into like probably 10 minutes. So takeaways, huge dollar per hour activity. Huge. That was just for my personal side. I don't even do this to my business. It probably would have been a huge clickbait if I would have spent like an extra hour doing this for my business as well and saved another like $1,000 or something, because I spend more on my business than I do in my personal life. So I've got a lot of areas I can probably cut there. And so I'm going to do this on my business side as well. And I don't know, maybe I'll share those numbers too with you. Moving on along, another takeaway, it's cool to ask for discounts, but don't do it all the time. Nobody likes somebody who's just always like, oh, can I get a discount? Get a discount. Like if you went to a coffee shop every day and you're asking for a discount every day, you're going to get a name around that place. Like I'd be Discount Joe, not Duplex Joe. You don't want to be that person. If it's a large number or something where you feel like it's not quite fair or something, there's nothing wrong with asking though. You're just exchanging value. That's all money is time, energies, value, labor, stuff like that. So just make sure you're getting good bang for your buck. And third, make sure that you're setting calendar reminders. Like if you get into a contract, like for example, that Planet Fitness thing, like I had something set in my phone for that annual fee, but I didn't realize there was other stuff. So anytime that you have a fee or ending of a contract or subscription period or something like that, make sure that you're putting that in your phone or whatever calendar that you're using. So that way you actually go back and check those things. Otherwise, you're going to lose track and you're not going to be as efficient. Now, as promised, I have 3 different phrases that I used, and you can tweak these slightly or you can use them. I'll put them up right here. Pause the video, write them down. Please use them. This is going to save you a lot of money. Again, you can take these results and multiply them out. If I did this every single year for 10 years, that's $6,000 in my pocket. So you watching this video, if you made it this far, like first off, kudos to you. You're in the right activities. If you do this, the things that I did in this video, and you do it once a year, like let's just say this video took you 15 minutes to watch, and you're saving $600 a year, and you did it for the next just 10 years. This is $6,000 per hour, $6,000 video that you just watched. You need more things like that for you. So again, kudos if you made it this far, and kudos if you're actually going to like do these things and put yourself out of your comfort zone, because this is where you're going to make massive change in your life. Here are those phrases. Here we go. First, is that the best you can do? Notice I waited and just paused after that. Anytime you say any of these phrases or anytime that you give a closing statement, and it's a sales thing, but close and stay closed. So they give you a number, like, is that the best you can do? Wait for them to respond. Don't say anything else. Let them respond. Second one. Here we go. Are there any discounts or promotions that you could apply to my account or my purchase or whatever that might be? So are there any discounts or promotions that you can apply? Third one. If I paid for this all in a lump sum right now today, what's the best you can do? So the shorter version is, what if I paid for it all in a lump sum today? I hope that those 3 really help you out. Again, I've got tons of stories I can share, that like situations that I've saved a lot of money with on these. This was just a huge exercise for me, because I learned, like, even though I'm pretty tight, I think, with my money, that even I have a lot of room to grow, and I still make a lot of mistakes. So hopefully you get out there and save some money as well. Please comment down below how much you saved. DM me if it's a little more personal to you and you don't want to comment with those numbers or something like that, or any cool experiences you had. Like that Aldi one was kind of refreshing to me. So if you enjoyed it, again, hit the thumbs up button. That's going to be huge for helping spread this around. Subscribe if you want more stuff like this. I'll keep trying to provide you value, things that I would want to be watching. And yeah, follow me at duplex_Joe if you want over on Instagram. So thank you so much for your time. Spend some of that money you made on your mom for Christmas or whatever the heck you want to do. Have fun and have a great day.